I just saved myself.
That's it.
This man is sucking on a Jolly Rancher and just talking shit at the same time. That's incredible. He just doesn't even care, man.
Yeah. Man, how did? Yeah, it's a little hard.
I think it's because I care that like I end up just roasting them because, like I said, I love that freaking roster. When they put that roster together and picked a position, I literally was predicting like this team could be in the grand finals. This team could win. I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean? And so to see them go against the juggernauts and every time push it to the absolute limit and then throw it away.
Oh man!
At some point in time, it's just like, come on, boys. Like, what are we doing here?
But Hunter, this was happening even in season 1 when they let Mick win in that native gaming squad from the open bracket win a game 5 Slayer on Streets where they were up 6. So it doesn't have to do with Spartan. It doesn't have to do with precision. It seems to be there's snake bit. No PJ.
And it's surprising to me, alarming, because I mean, coming out of Halo 5, I made the prediction. I said I'm going to watch Boo Boo Doo Boo win multiple championships in Halo Infinite. Like, he seemed to be peaking. He was becoming the absolute greatest version of himself, both in and outside of the game. And so to see it not pan out in the way that I was expecting, it's kind of shocking because we've seen it time and time again with players, right? Like we saw Formal. He comes out in Halo 3 as a couple good events, in Reach or whatever, then he starts peaking and all of a sudden it's like championship after championship, he's just in the mix, and I was really expecting to see something similar out of Boo Boo Doo Boo and especially out of Falcon. Like we talk about, one of the most underrated players in the whole scene, can slay with the best of them, and so a little bit disappointed there, but once again, it's just been the tail of the tape when it comes to the Sentinels roster, and they've got to figure out how to ice up these games, especially these game 5s heading in the Worlds.
Yeah.
All right, let's shift our focus, man.
Yeah, heated debate and discussion after Sentinels dropped that series, but we're dropping back into our main match of the day, or of the moment, 29-33. When Slayers unofficially start, we are right back in the mix. Dead zone dropping down to the bottom side of B-Rail. The push coming on strong here from Complexity. Look at all 3, if not 4. Oh, the Huss flank is not good enough. Dead zone through communication or game sense spots that out. 2 go down for OpTic though. 2 go down for Complexity, and this one's close. And what do you know? It's another picture-in-picture split screen. I hope you guys like Halo, because we're getting more game 5 action.
Is every winner's round 2 match in a game 5 on Streets? What is going on? This is insane. Into the breach for Shopify game 5. OpTic versus Complexity game 5. Sentinels versus FaZe game. Dude, if you guys are not excited for Worlds, like, oh my god, the competition is insane.
Just got chills thinking about the Halo World Championship in 1 week, but for now, it's these game 5s that have our attention. Rain is the last player alive. Certainly he doesn't make it away with camo. No, he does not, but he does burn that advantage that OpTic Gaming could have taken in a situation where they need to find some advantages. Complexity are up 3 going into the 40s. Will we find another upset? Will Complexity show the Halo world that they have the answer to one of the best teams in the world, looking for another Halo World Championship, but they won't if Complexity's in their way?
This has got to feel bad for OpTic. They need to ice up in this moment, though, for Complexity take those bragging rights into the next tournament as well. Somehow Complexity have had the number of OpTic. OpTic, we were saying, looked to be in World Championship form literally at the beginning of the series
2 seconds ago.
But it's Complexity up by 5 in the in-game, and Breaking Shot is looking like a demon on the map.
It's busted open to 7 slays, multiple possessions needed. OpTic Gaming would need a miracle at this point. And Complexity off of a reverse sweep. They swept OpTic Gaming on land 2 weeks ago, and now they're looking at a reverse sweep in winners round 2 to advance to the semis.
Not in great positions here, though. Looks like they have one player kind of isolated over on purple side. If OpTic are aware of this, they could. Oh my god, RyaNoob 16 and 9 with 10 assists. RyaNoob has ascended.
RyaNoob is absolutely frying here in game number 5, leading this roster Complexity to another upset victory over OpTic Gaming. And Eli, how many times are they gonna have to beat OpTic before we stop calling it an upset?
I can't believe you just said Ryan Bussy on the broadcast, man.
It's what he's doing. 16, 10, and 9. Most slays, most assists, least deaths. This would be incredible in pool play. This would be incredible against an open bracket team that just got to pools. But this is against OpTic Gaming, the Season 1 world champs, and Complexity have pulled the upset of the tournament. But like I said, I don't know if this is an upset